Welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2. No Comet Medal Run, everyone. It's been a couple days, and you can tell it's been a couple days because today, or rather this, is day 16 of Eternatus. It's okay, all things considered. Haven't done a raid in a couple days. Alright, so let's continue with our Luigi file. Why does this game only give us 3 files? Why couldn't it be 8? Or was it 6? Like how the first Mario Galaxy game had. I don't remember anymore.
Dear Mario.
Okay, last time we ended off with World 2. Did as much as we can. Ooh, we're starting off with Cosmic Cove. I need this. After a long day, I need this. It wasn't necessarily busy today, it was busier than usual, especially for a Monday. Got up early for work today. And, well, made a couple of sales, so that's good. At least I showed my boss that I'm not completely worthless. Because, you know, a concern of mine... Oh my god. A concern of mine is that... thinking, how long is it gonna be until I actually sell something on my own? That way the boss realizes, oh, he's actually capable of something. Come on, I'm just trying to get up. There we go. I missed a coin, whatever. Excuse me, Overquill. There's only so many designs you can make for Pokemon, right? Some designs are bound to look similar. Wow! Just completely missed that, huh? So, how's everybody been? You see that right there? I'm not gonna grab it. Before we freeze over the water, let's see what else there is to pick up. And, well, let's move on. I would have gone back to grab those coins, the big coin I missed earlier, but, well, whatever. Let's just move on. I almost walked right off. Even if I wanted to grab the Comet Medal now, I can't. Don't worry, we'll be back. We'll be back to pick up all the coins, because we need to for the hidden star. Why am I wasting time killing all these Tektites? If anything, this version of the game should be easier because they massacred Bank Toad. I would honestly prefer Starbits. Yeah, this game should be easier, because you need pretty much twice as... Wait. Yeah, twice as less star bits? Because I would always max out star bits, and then max out the amount of star bits that Bank Toad could hold. But since Bank Toad doesn't hold any in this game, I don't need 20,000 star bits. Yo, the cameras. Hello? Oh my god. You know, as a kid, I never figured out what to do in this galaxy. I was a very, very unsmart child. I didn't watch any guides, I didn't talk to any NPCs in this game. When I froze all the water, I couldn't figure out where the star was, so I just stopped playing the game. I just turned off the Wii system. It wasn't until I saw online, oh, you're supposed to wall jump up the waterfalls now that they're frozen. I was not smart. I'm still not smart. I still want a Super Mario Galaxy Maker. In another timeline, that's what we got. I would have accepted that over a Mario Galaxy 3, although a Galaxy 3 would have been very nice. In another timeline, we got a Super Mario Galaxy Maker. Kind of like Mario Maker, but actually 3D. With launch stars and space aesthetics. A guy can dream. I don't know, if you think about it, how far would you want Nintendo to bring one of their concepts, right? Like, they expanded on the Mario Galaxy concept, right? By creating a whole second game. But how far do we want them to expand it, right? I mean, think. I mean, it's kind of crazy to this day, we still don't have a sequel to Mario Odyssey, as of this moment. But, like, if they did make a sequel, like a direct sequel to Mario Odyssey, well, how far would you want them to go? Do you want a third game? A fourth game? How far do you want them to go with it? Because they created this whole, I don't want to say concept, but this entire vibe, these aesthetics, these concepts for Mario Galaxy, and then they actually expanded upon it with the Galaxy 2. And I know people still want more from the Galaxy franchise, but the question is, how far do you want them to take it? Right? We all want a third Galaxy game, but what about a fourth? A fifth? How far do we want it to go? We all want a Mario Odyssey 2, but what about stuff like Mario Sunshine 2? I mean, in a way, Galaxy was sort of the replacement for Galaxy 2, because I'm pretty sure Miyamoto said he did this, the swing, as a replacement for Flood, since even he acknowledges that Flood was, well, Flood, it was challenging without Flood. Remember in Mario Sunshine, certain areas where Flood gets taken away from you, and then fans complain about how difficult it was now without Flood? Well, Miyamoto created the spin attack in this game. You know what always confused me about Mario Sunshine? Certain levels like that, where Flood gets taken away from you, you see Shadow Mario swipe Flood away, but then you finish the level and then you just miraculously have Flood back. To me, it always bothered me. It always bothered me that that was never explained. You have Flood taken from you, but then how do you suddenly have Flood back after you're done the level? Did Shadow Mario drop Flood off somewhere and Mario found Flood off screen? Did Flood just teleport back onto Mario's back after the level was done? Okay, let's get hit by all the eels, shall we? Why not? Aside from the soothing music, calming my nerves from just life in general, I did also wake up early for work, like I said. You know, it's not like work is busy, especially on certain days like Mondays. But it's just the fact that I gotta wake up early, right? I still gotta wake up early, I still gotta get there, I still gotta be there. I am more than positive the boss is able to see me through the store cameras, like, oh, he's goofing off, he's gaming, he's on his phone, he watches videos, but it's like, what do you expect me to do, right? It's only every now and then people walk in. Like, can we be honest for a moment? I feel like in this day and age, it is just unreasonable to expect workers to not be on their phone if it's quiet. Well, it depends on the job, right? If you're a construction worker, if you're a chef, if you're whatever, then it makes sense, like, don't be on your phone. But if it's something like this, where you're at a retail job or whatnot, where obviously if nobody comes in, then there's nothing to do. I don't know, I just feel like in this day and age, it's unrealistic to expect your staff to not be on their phones if it's quiet. Only if it's quiet, though. If it's busy, then put the phone down and work. But that's just me. I just feel like it's unrealistic to expect the modern person these days to sit there for 8 hours and not at all go on their phone. If it's quiet, right? Like if it's quiet, you really expect them to sit there and do nothing for all those hours? And before you make the argument, well, you can find something to do. You can clean the shop, you can check inventory, you can do whatever. Ignoring that, because let's say you've already done that, because you're not going to do that every single day. Well, you could, but you know what I'm trying to get at. You know what I'm trying to get at. Am I just coping? Trying to make an excuse for me being on my phone at work, maybe? Jeez, it hasn't been that long since I played this game. Why do I don't remember it being the big patch. But it is. I remember it being a small patch. You break your toys, you get money. Whoops. Ugh. I didn't really eat that much for dinner. Y'all ever had the Chinese food, the clay pot rice? Where you make rice in a clay pot over the stovetop. I'm not a huge fan of that, I'll be honest. Either you just drown it in soy sauce and the meats, the proteins in the dish just aren't enough, like the meat to rice ratio just ain't enough. And then you drown the rice in soy sauce for actual flavor. But then all the rice at the bottom will just get stuck to the clay pot because, it was on the stovetop. I'm just not a big fan of eating that. And that's what we had for dinner. Well, I had that, and my dad had some leftover McDonald's he bought earlier. I also ate a Filet-O-Fish. Who the hell eats a combo like that? Filet-O-Fish and clay pot rice. I remember a time when the McDonald's portions were big enough to where I couldn't finish it. Granted, I was like maybe 4 years old. But have you seen the size of a Filet-O-Fish now? It's puny! And mad expensive too. A Filet-O-Fish is like $7. It's like, damn. There's a reason the Filet-O-Fish is so popular, because it actually tastes good. But for those prices? For the prices and the portions that are given, I'm trying to get this thing. There we go. I think I only need 20 coins. Okay, this time I'm not going to kill Mr. Puff. Nice. And I will not pick up that big coin over there. Was it 15 or 20 coins? Yo, this would actually be pretty sick in real life. A big open body of water like this. And just having something like this to cruise on, Not like a jet ski where you're completely above the water. Something like this. Something like this where you're half immersed into the water. Sorry, old man, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, maybe get rid of this for now. I'm trying to stop so I can jump on and grab the coins. How many do I need? Oh no, it is only 15. God, this game is beautiful. The visuals, the music. I love this game. Man, I remember this planet giving me so much trouble as a kid. Man, there was just a beauty to playing these Galaxy games as a young kid on the Wii. Just honing your gaming skills. This is some good shit. I'm drinking some of the store-bought mango and guava juice. This is some good-ass shit right here. So earlier tonight, when I walked over to give my sister back her phone, because I snatched it to play Pokemon Go, she was organizing her stuff as usual, and she had lying on her bed baby clothes. In fact, she told me she bought this particular set of baby clothes back in 2014. She bought it just because it looked cute, and she wanted to have it for when she would one day have a kid. And, well, why did I hit yes? And, well, 13 years later, she's gonna finally be able to use it. Or actually more like 14 years. Let me see, as of this moment, it would have been 12 years since she bought it, but she's not gonna have the kid this year. She'll probably have it early next year. The kid will be born maybe around February or March. But then the clothes, my sister was claiming, these clothes are for a 6-month-old. I'm like, are you crazy? These clothes are way too big for a 6-month-old. I would say these clothes are a stretch even for a 1-year-old. Oh, that's right. No Comet medal, so that means no going through these arches. Or these gates, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, it's like, are you crazy? These clothes are huge! Especially for a 6-month-old. She even has this, like, baby onesie outfit ready, and the tag even says, like, 0 to 1 month old. I'm thinking that's a big baby. For how big these clothes are for a 1-month-old, like, that child's gonna be huge. I never actually tried to not beat the time on purpose. I wonder what'll happen. Do you still get the star? I mean, you still went through the goal. I never tried that, actually. Because you just naturally beat the time limit. You have to actively try not to beat it. This dude's as fat as me after I finish eating. You know, I can't wait for a couple months from now when my sister's belly actually gets bigger. Me and her can take pictures side by side with our big bellies back to back. Her pregnancy belly next to my fat ass big belly. I almost feel like my mother's gonna actually throw up when she sees that. You want to hear something funny? So the other day, my mom FaceTimed my aunt. So my mom's older sister. My mom FaceTimed my aunt. Because that side of the family, as of this moment, does not know of my sister's status. Oh, crap. Ugh, get off my screen. I swear, these things happen all the time. Like, every single time, this thing, these chats, what? These bots always show up in chat. I ban them every time I see them, but they just keep on coming. Anyway, so the other day my mom FaceTimed my aunt, and because that side of the family doesn't know about my sister's condition yet, she took a look at my sister and went, "Wow, your face got rounder." I just came up here to get the star bits. I'm not gonna grab that star just yet. And my sister, she may be very bony, very skinny, but she doesn't want to gain weight. Well, obviously, she kind of has no choice when it comes to pregnancies. And it's not necessarily weight gain, you know? Why is Mario T-posing? And of course, I will not be picking that up. So yeah, my family, my extended family, even they're able to tell, like, damn, she kind of got bigger. She kind of got rounder. Even slightly. Even just very slightly. Despite not knowing yet. Are you kidding me? And because I wasn't there, I was like, sister, wait until they see me again. They're gonna see me and they're gonna go, God damn, boy! You'll be eating good over there! Would your mama be feeding you? Look at you! I find it kind of funny that I am objectively the fattest relative, the fattest grandchild, let's say that, on either side of the family. On my mom's side and my dad's side, I am objectively the fattest grandchild. So whenever I stand next to any of my cousins, all us grandkids standing side by side, yeah, I stick out because I take up majority of the space in the pictures. And it's especially noticeable when I'm standing next to my cousins on my mom's side because they're in Hong Kong. And I don't know if you've noticed, people are relatively thin over in Hong Kong. It's not like us over here, us fat Americans. I'm Canadian, but I would still be classified as a fat American. What was I saying? Yeah, people over there, they skinny. They really thin. Like over there, their spaces are really tight. And their population is really big, so they walk everywhere. It's not like over here where you get into a car and drive to wherever you need to go. Like over there, even if you're traveling somewhere far, you walk over to the subway. Like over there is very few who actually drive themselves. Very few in comparison to us over here in the West. Like over there, more so it's taxis. Then again, maybe that's just my outsider perspective, because every time I go, I'm a tourist. Of course I use taxis more. I think my uncle prefers not to use taxis in comparison to using subways over there, because they're more expensive. Taxis are more expensive, and I guess so. But yeah, the people over there, they skinny, they thin, they bony. So when I stand next to them, I really stick out. Really, really stick out. I don't imagine that when my mom was growing up with all her siblings, her many, many siblings, at least the ones that are still alive, that they would ever imagine one of them would have a child so fat. You know, it's like me right now, not expecting my sister's kid in the future to be as fat as me. God forbid, bigger than me. You know, it's kind of like me right now saying to my sister, "Damn, sister, I didn't think your kid would be so fat." I imagine my mom's siblings would be like that. Since they all grew up over there, they were all thin. They are all thin, still. And all their kids are thin. Actually, in shape and healthy. I would not be surprised if all those siblings, they say to my mom, like, "Damn, sister, why your son so fat? How are you raising your son over there? Look at our kids over here. Look at how we rate our kids over here. Like, they thin, they look good, they healthy. Your son over there? I think you're feeding that boy a little too much." You know, it's also supposed to rain tonight. I think the forecast tonight is saying it's gonna rain from like 11 all the way to maybe 2 in the afternoon tomorrow. Sweet! Not like I really need it, but I'll take it. Done World 2 already? Well, we did do half of World 2 last time. And I only wish these Galaxy games were longer. But the amount of 3D level designs in these games, no wonder it took so long. Or, no wonder there's only so many, right? This is why I'm saying, give us a Galaxy Maker. Like, just think. Think of a Mario Galaxy Maker. Literally every asset, every 3D asset from the two games, just put them together. That was a bad time to jump. I still got it, though. I still made it. And I'll take that. Like, all of these 3D assets, just give us all of it. And then give us the ability to choose how we want our launch star to send us. Well, maybe not such dynamic camera angles like that. Whoops. I swear to you, I hit the button there. Like, not only all the 3D assets, imagine all the backdrops too. Some levels like this, some levels with the regular blue skies, some levels with the dark blue space aesthetics. And you also have the music! The amazing Mario Galaxy music across both games. Pretty funny that Mario can change his trajectory after being flung off. You know, all I have to do is point the stick forward and Mario just stops falling back. Like, stops falling back. Like, he falls and then he can just go back. Have we ever had a thwomp playable in a Mario Kart game? You don't really see these guys returning a lot. When was the last time a thwomp returned in like a mainline Mario game? I know it's not much, but please take the star bit. I'm sorry it's not a one-a mushroom. Proceeds to give me 4. Thank you. I should be able to stay home and rest tomorrow, but I'm not counting on it. I'm sure some bullshit's gonna happen again. I'm amazed we don't have, like, Hammer Bros playable in Mario Kart. And you just simply choose their different colors for, like, Boomerang Bro, Fire Bro, Ice Bro, I think, is a light blue one. You know how in Mario Kart, or at least in Mario Kart 8, not necessarily World, you could just change their color palettes? Like with Yoshi, Shy Guy, the Inklings. Like, I'm surprised certain characters just aren't playable in Mario Kart. And I'm more surprised some characters are playable. Like, you know, Snowman and Cow. And speaking of the color change I just mentioned, very surprised that in Mario Kart 8, Koopa Troopa was only playable green! Why didn't you just color swap the shell to be red? And you could have gone a little bit more beyond. Just add a pair of wings to the shell and bam, you have a pair of Koopa Troopa. Both green and red. How was that so hard? Sure, it would have just been aesthetics. I doubt the wings would add much weight to the character. Isn't it kind of crazy that Mario's spin power never got into Smash as a part of his moveset, but yet Cappy got into his moveset? That looked like it hit him on the elbow. Oh, it's too late. Ooh, right to the side of the jaw. That barely counted. See, this looks... That looked more like scorched earth than that mildly destroyed office. Square in the face, right between the eyes. Man, you act like if you were to throw hands with me right now, that you still wouldn't overpower me. You didn't need to retreat. Hell, you could have just clawed at Mario's throat, killing him, and you would have won, right on the spot. Well, I didn't mention every 3D asset. What the hell would Bowser's chair do for you? His giant throne he was sitting on. Oh man, that portal is blocking the skybox. Doesn't anyone else find it strange that a grand star only counts for one? You would think a big star like that, you know, with how special they are, that they would count for more than one. But them counting for two also feels weird. Like, neither option makes sense. The only way I feel like it would make sense is to have them separate. You got a star, and you got a grand star, like they're separate. So there would only be 7 grand stars in the game, so a separate counter would then go up to 7. Anyways, we have made it to World 3. It's around here that the comet, the prankster comets would show. It's around here that the prankster comets would start showing up, but that's not the case. I want to see how far we can get in the game without collecting a single comet medal. Like, where do we go before we get soft-locked? The blimp fruit. This made it into the Mario Galaxy movie of all power-ups. Not the dash pepper, not the light bulb. What else is there? Think there's a bug in here? Nope. One of these had a bug in it. I think it was you. Yep. And then there should be the bonus area. I said. Damn. Ah, I tried to get back on him. It's okay, because he's just right back over here. Bruh. You see how long it took that star bit to get to me? Okay, that's how you want to play? I smeared that guy over the edge. Did you see that? Ever notice a blimp fruit and that fruit aesthetically almost looks the same? Like damn near looks identical? Again, we go down, we go up. We get whatever we get. Yo, can you hit the dice, please? Mario, you're too heavy. Look at how much faster you fell compared to Yoshi. You think Yoshi will still be there? Nope. I will only be taking this gold coin and not that one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aw, so close. I don't even know what I was thinking of doing there. Yeah, just trying to... Still need this one. I said, still need this one. You know what? Let's clear this area out. There we go. Pretty easy level. None of the galaxy levels are really all that challenging. At least not in this game. Maybe a handful of the green stars are. Majority of the levels are relatively easy. Pretty straightforward. Can you imagine a Galaxy game in the way of Mario Odyssey? Where you can just do any of the stars in any order you want? But then, that would just simply be Mario Odyssey with a Galaxy skin over it. And it kind of wouldn't work with Galaxy levels. I don't know, it's not my job to think of it. Oh yeah, the highlight of this galaxy. The actual big slide! I struggled with the slide so much as a kid for some reason. I just kept losing and losing and losing to the big slide. I wonder how many out there had the same experience I did, you know? Playing these games as a kid and actually doing pretty bad because you were just too young to understand. I wonder how many people were like that. Or was it just me? Was I just a particularly stupid child? And no, I was. I jumped way too soon there. Why'd I die anyways? So all the coins I picked up is pointless? What the hell? I wasn't even going in circles, I just simply had the stick pointed down. Oh, I tried to get the last one at the bottom. Pretty ballsy to swing and then let go with your back facing to where you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? I swear, some of the balloons are traps. If you go for them, you'll just die. You'll just fall off and die. Oops, did I forget to turn that back on? Hold on. There we go. Whoops. Well, imagine living on a planet. This is not the time to be reading that. Like so! Imagine living on a planet with this whack of a gravity. I did lose all the coins I got. Oh well. But just gain them all back in Fluffy Bluff. And you know what else? Some of the wigglers, I always wanted to try to jump on them, pause, just to see if they'll turn red. But I'm pretty sure if you jump on them, you don't stomp them, you just get hit. Like these ones here. Oh, I tried. Like, if I actually jump on top of them, will they turn red like this? And don't forget about your 1-up back here. Thanks, Pyramid Head. I've also been wanting to play Skyward Sword again lately, but I can't. My cousin borrowed my game, and I still don't have it back yet. It's been a year. It's kind of hard to get it back since he's on the other side of the planet. And I highly doubt they plan to mail it back to me anytime soon. I kind of wouldn't be too surprised if he actually lost the game, I'll be honest. I just get the gut feeling he did. These cartridges are small, and he is just a kid. I would indeed buy the just buy the game again, but damn, will it be a shame given the higher prices now? I don't know what I'll be more pissed off about. If he lost the game, or if he gives it back to me and it's damaged to the point it won't even play anymore. Get your 1-up down here. I don't need to be collecting these coins just yet, but I'm still going to. Still interesting they came into the game and actually changed that up. I wonder if they made it the Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Right? I wonder how many games they actually did do that for. Like these Switch 2 versions of some of these games that have that. Will it be the Switch 1 Joy-Con still, or will it be the Switch 2 ones? It may actually benefit you to just be regular Mario here, so you move faster. Oh, you still saw them form. You still see them. You still see them spawn. Oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up. Imagine if that actually knocked me over the fence. Oops, I did not mean to get into the star, but whatever. I'm not low enough to grab the coins. Whoops. So, how you guys doing? And I did not jump far enough. How are you guys doing on this fine evening, which will soon turn not fine, because it's gonna start to rain soon. Anyone else like a nice rainy night to sleep to? There's a reason why there are so many videos out there of rain, rainy vibes to I just got the Comet medal by mistake. Oh no. I need to not pick those up. It's so easy for me to instinctively pick them up. But damn, bet you've never seen the Comet medal prompt show up here at Cloudy Court of all places. Oh, that just wasted a bunch of time. I guess I could have died, but I think it counts. I think it still counts as you picking it up. But yeah, there's a reason there's a ton of rain ambiance videos to fall asleep to. Now, I said rain, not heavy rain, not thunderstorms. Because we've been getting a lot of those lately. Not gonna lie, that looked more like I wasn't going to get it. Give me my coin, please! Isn't it funny, you have this cloudy court galaxy, which is mostly clouds and garden themed, and then you have these random instruments for some reason. Can you imagine if a Galaxy 3 did come out today? unless the game is revolutionary, you know, like it changes the formula up a lot. If it is literally just Galaxy 3, just a Galaxy 1 and 2 game, but the third one, I think you know what I mean by that. Like, there's nothing innovative, it's literally just a third Mario Galaxy game. If it's just that, I don't think people would be willing to buy it because of the price. $100 Mario Galaxy game, or $80 for you Americans. This game being 60, I think, American. Like, you get both, that was still already a stretch. Isn't it crazy to think that Wii games are now considered kind of retro? You forget just how old the Wii really is. In 2 short years, the Wii will turn 20. Sure, it may not be retro as in like low polygon, 8-bit, but hey, a 20-year-old console still counts. I almost instinctively went to grab it again. So a lot of the games that I'll remember being nostalgic for playing will become retro soon. Or as if they're not already retro, like the Galaxy games, Skyward Sword, Kirby, Return to Dreamland. Even though I can play all of those on the Nintendo Switch. It's like, geez, are those the only 3 games you remember from the Wii? I'll be honest, I didn't really play too many other games on the Wii. Aside from the classics, right? Wii Sports Resorts, Wii Play, Mario Bros. On the Wii. What else did I play on the Wii besides Smash Brawl? Now I think about it, I can't remember. Mario Kart Wii. I had Mario Party, was it 7? For the Wii? I played that every now and then. I don't know where the game is anymore. And now I actually do need to collect the coins. You know, there was a poll. Women in Japan thought Luigi was more attractive. Is it because he's taller and thinner? Isn't it also kind of funny that, you know, Nintendo, the Japanese company, their mascot is a white guy? Like, canonically, right? Mario is an Italian plumber. Anyone else ever thought about that? The Japanese company's mascot? Mr. Video Games himself? Well, that doesn't really relate that much to that one. But yeah, the Japanese company's mascot is a white guy. And saying Mr. Video Game himself being a white guy, that's not necessarily that big a deal. Did I get enough coins? Yeah. Damn it, I'm out of juice. Now I just have to drink water. Don't get me wrong, by the way, I'm very tired and I would very much like to go to sleep. The moment you pick up the silver stars, then the clones start to show up. Oh my god. No! Okay, I messed up there. What the hell? What's funny is you can kind of prompt the clones to show up without touching the silver stars. See? I didn't touch it yet. So you could theoretically have all the clones chasing you without picking up a single silver star. And why am I doing so shit at this? Jeez, if you can't do this right now, how are you gonna handle the Daredevil runs in the future? I just don't trust walking clean across those clouds. I'd rather jump in between each cloud. The way they scream when they die, it almost makes you feel sorry for them. Like, aw, poor little guys. I think by now, a Prankster Comet would have shown up. Yeah, obviously, we have none yet. I think by now one would have shown up. So, Hanty Howls. Be careful with these guys. Because some reason Goomba's wearing a pumpkin over their head gives them the ability to shit fire. Remember, no Comet Medal. Oh boy, maybe jumping here was not a good idea. All the way from the beginning. That makes sense. We didn't go far enough to get a checkpoint yet. Does the game look a little choppy there to anyone else? That Charles Martinet line that plays every time Mario touches something hot in this game. Aw, you could have given me that coin. Alright, this time, no cheating. No jumping forward ahead. The way this music sounds makes me feel like I'm on a ship. I'm on a ghost ship. It's the middle of the night. It's pitch black out at sea. You better be joking. And I will not be picking that up. You know, Mario's got nerves of steel, because imagine being in his position. If you don't eat this fruit, then the platform you're standing on disappears and you will literally fall into oblivion. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Get off, get off. No! I risked it all, and it did not pay off. What? Yoshi does look awesome like this, you know? Look at this glittery golden Yoshi. It does look awesome. You know, to anyone who would, for some reason, come across this space, out in space, it would look like nothing. It would just be invisible platforms, so you would never know these were here. I wonder how far I'll get today. I wonder if I'll be able to finish World 3. I'm borderline about to fall asleep, I'm just letting you know.
Yes.
Were these pumpkin-wearing Goombas in the first Galaxy game? No, I don't remember. Let me pick up the coins at least! Oh, I could have gotten one of the 1-ups. Oh well. The boos won't hurt you as long as you don't look them in the eye, okay? Teehee. You know, I've never tried this before. What if I try to go back? Like, I'll get hit by them, but then what if I try to go back? I can't! They're blocking the path! Okay, good to know. I never tried that before. Is it strange that, to me, boos... I always thought them as female? Boos just always looked feminine to me. What are you doing?! Interesting placement for Starbits. I stepped on the one purple platform. Am I blessed? Oh no, there were more purple platforms. So that's done. Let's go to Freezy Flake. This one also has a hidden star with the chimp. I just looked at the forecast. It says right now it's thunderstorming. I hope the power doesn't go out while I'm still doing this. Sorry, Luigi, not today. Or not right now. Let's destroy everything, including trees! Can you break this, please? Hold on. Before I go, there should be something here that has a lot of coins inside. There we go. Well, let's move on, because that should have the chimp, or something. Something should have that pipe. Don't get crushed by the box like last time. I think that happened last time. And also, the Comet Meadow's hidden somewhere in here, right there. No, thank you. I will not be taking it. They really love mixing fire and ice levels in these Galaxy games, I mean. I forget what these enemies are called, but, you know, they're kind of just the same species of enemies, just one is fire, one's ice. You think they would get along? Or do you think if they were put in the same room together, they would actually be hostile? Whoops. Oh my god! Whoops. Dang, one puny little fireball crumbled the whole thing. But we're not done here yet! We have another star, and then we have the hidden star, which can be actually gotten regardless of which star you pick, which mission you pick. Someone said there's a snow monster with a red nose out there. I can't go outside with that thing on the loose. Doesn't this planet kind of look like a reverse ice cream sandwich? Damn, I still got the Bowser one. Oh well, I get one coin from it at least. You know my dog last night? Like, he really does not like going outside. How unheard of, right? A dog who does not like going outside. But he really doesn't like to go outside. Like, he just straight up refused to go outside and pee. So I was told that last night he started leaking in my sister's room. Because he just refused to go out and pee. So he held it in all night. And then he just started leaking. And it's not like we, you know, we abuse him by not letting him go outside and use the bathroom. No, we always try to get him to go outside. We always try to let him go outside and use the bathroom. Hell, we open the door and we sometimes lure him out with snacks, but then he will literally just run right back inside. Knowing that he has not peed all day, and that if he doesn't pee at night, he'll have to wait until morning, he will just run back inside. For some reason, this dog does not like to pee. He would rather hold it in, like, honestly. Oh, missed one.
Yeah.
Don't go jumping off this platform now. Looks like something was on top of that Goomba's head. Try to have it land right on top of me, huh? Here you can take a leap of faith.
Yeah.
I wonder where the boss is. I wonder where the boss is. And remember, always immediately run up and spin for a free hit. Wow, that was quick. The boss music didn't even get a chance to play. These things just keep on spawning back, don't they? Yeah, they do. I should be able to finish World 3 tonight. I still have the Chimp Hidden Star, and then I have Masterpiece Galaxy. Rolling Masterpiece, I should say. Beat Block. Like, those two don't take that long. And then I have the Bowser Jr. level. I should be able to finish World 3 tonight. Why does that pixelated Hungry Luma back there kind of look horrific? By the way, is it thunderstorming in your area? The forecast says it is for me, but I don't hear anything yet. Luigi, the main man! Remember when Nintendo did that 1 year of Luigi? Oh, I hear something outside now. Quickly, hurry up! Get out of my way. There we go, unlock you. Quickly go over here. Quickly, 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 quickly. Oh, too late. Okay, let's see how much of this pattern I remember. $500 points or more. What the? Damn. At least you don't get points deducted for that. Grab the gold one, grab the gold one, grab the gold one. Oh well, I still got the points, that's what matters. I don't think the chimp even returned as a spirit in Smash. Then again, there's so many background Mario characters, can't possibly have all of them be a spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, so excited to do these levels again. No! Ooh, 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 I heard that one. Oh my god, playing this in handheld mode. It's even telling you to press a B button, not even the A button. Okay, just go straight, go straight, go straight, go straight. And go straight backwards. Just go straight backwards. Am I gonna grab that one up? Sure. I normally don't, but sure, why not? Ooh, I'm hearing more. I heard that one. Sounds more like a truck pulling up than it actually does thunder. I'm gonna grab that. Psych! What's this? And you already messed up. Oh well, you already messed up at the beginning. You weren't gonna get all of them anyways. Silver Chomp boss battle. Okay, don't even take it. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
We have mail for the baby Luma. $50 star bits attached to that letter. How? One star bit wouldn't even fit into that envelope. Unless it came with a spare package. What? Anyone ever wonder where those star bits are coming from? You know, Mario collects the star bits, but where are they coming from when we, the players, shoot them? We can't exactly turn the camera around to see where they're coming from. Even if someone like Boundary Break did that, I think it's always programmed to just shoot from behind you. So even if you turn the camera around, it would still come from the other direction.
Yes.
Just want that coin. Alright, just... why didn't they do this trick in Squid Game? Well, I gotta make back my 1,000 star bits somehow. Ooh, that's a loud one right there. Don't worry, we're almost done. Really hoping the power doesn't cut out. Oh god. Is it me, or was that one delayed for a really long time? Anyways, really hoping the power doesn't... Oh my god. Doesn't cut out while I'm doing this. Is it just me who never really understood why the power cuts out during a thunderstorm? It's not like lightning strikes where the, you know, the electric grid is. What, too much static in the air?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
A challenge! Jungle Blizzard Race. Ooh, I just saw lightning. But I don't hear the thunder yet.
Yes.
Now I hear it. You know, if you count how long it how long it is between thunder and lightning, wait, between lightning and thunder, I am today years old and I still get thunder and lightning confused. Yeah, if you count the time in between the two, you can figure out if the storm's moving away or not, or if it's getting closer. Very rarely, I think, you count and it gets closer. Yo, why you dipping so hard, man?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. See?
Okay, let's do one last level and then we'll call it for today. More mail? Oh, whoops. I need to go over here. No! Just a ginormous pipe floating out in space, huh? Why are these icons regular stars and not grand stars? You clearly have the assets in-game for colored in and transparent grand stars. Hell, you even modeled them.
Yes.
This thing's ultra shiny texture is always stuck out to me. Like, it's so out of place. Oh, I tried! Oh, I tried. Alright. Eat shit. Eat shit. Eat shit. Definitely eat shit. I'll take one of you. Bruh! That didn't mess up any of the cutscenes because the star bits don't even show up there. Alright, and as usual, grab a bullet and shoot him in the boobs. I said. You shoot out his boobs. Look, you even get some titty juice star bits for it. Then you take a bullet bill and you shoot the breast on his back. Amazed something like this didn't show up in Bowser Jr.'s Final Smash, or the Boomsday Machine, but instead we got Shadow Mario with the paintbrush. I mean, it's not a bad choice. Now, be careful not to fall down. You could so die and have to redo the whole fight.
Oh. Cheese. Cheese.
I feel like someone could low-key finish this entire game in a single day. Maybe not all the way to the green stars, but at least the main campaign. Like everything before the green stars. Alright, I will call it here for today. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.